People have been talking a lot about Lorivallow's appearance in her Dateline interview because this is not what we expect a prisoner to look like. I guess in my head, I think that if you've unalived your children and a couple of spouses and attempted to unalive a brother in law, you don't deserve to have a beauty salon in that lockup facility. Like, what else do they have going on in there? Pilates and pedicures? God, no. If you are convicted of unaliving your children, a couple of spouses, and attempting to unalive a brother in law, you don't get pampered princess treatment, period. I assumed while I was watching the interview that maybe there had been like a Dateline makeup person who had glammed her up just so she didn't look so nasty for the camera, but that's actually not what happened. Here's what Keith has to say about it.
Back when she was going to court hearings in Idaho, she had to use candy and other kind of materials like that to put makeup on her face. Candy she could get at the tuck shop. But apparently they now sell certain basic beauty products, very basic stuff, but they do sell them in the little commissary they have for inmates at that women's jail in Phoenix. So that's how she colored her hair and did the makeup on her face. She curled her hair because they can't have hair curlers. They use towels, which they get wet, and they roll their hair up in the towels and sleep in it that way. And that's how her hair got curly.
I can't believe you know all this.
Well, I asked her.
I'd love to hear what you guys think, but I actually think that we would have been more sympathetic to her if she hadn't been made up like this. If she had showed up with the messy bun and no makeup, looking like a prisoner, looking like somebody who'd really been through stuff, and without that big smile on her face. When she winked at the camera on her way in, I almost peed my pants. And no, it's not lost on me that I kind of have a Lorivallow vibe. I also get that about Ruby Frankie and other infamous Mormon women. That's because I was a Mormon girly. You've watched Secret Lives. Like, we all have a vibe. We're all basic blonde chicks. That's it. And this is honestly the only way that I feel comfortable. Like, I don't know. I've tried to change my style up. I did a nose ring for a while. It makes me feel weird. So, by the way, Lori is just 1 year older than me, and she looks terrible. Like, I don't know what's going on with her skin. Before anybody comes after me, I've never had any work done. I just wash my face with honey. I use all organic makeup. I'm turning 51 in just a couple months, and I just had oral surgery. So this lump isn't actually a soggy jowl. Like, you can see this side is good. That's oral surgery. I still have a little bit of gauze in there. People have speculated that she had Botox that's just kind of sagging because obviously they don't have filler in prison. Or do they? Is that's what's coming now? And I don't usually comment on women's appearances, but you know what? If you're going to do that to your kids, then your face is free game. In conclusion, Lori, if they ever allow you on TikTok, even with all that hair color and makeup from your little prison gift shop, you still look gross. I'll be hanging out in the comments to see what you guys think.